I'm answering another one of your questions from my community page. This one is how to get clear on what you want when you do not know what you want, because obviously knowing what you want is a really important part of manifesting. So today we're going to get clear on what you want when you don't know necessarily the details of what you want. My name is Hedley. If you are new to my channel, welcome. You're in the right place. For more information on me or my offerings, you'll find all of those details below. In particular, check out my money book, I Am Money, which will completely transform your relationship with money. It's something I feel very passionate about because it absolutely changed my experience with money. So I love sharing this book. So check that out. Everything else you'll find there as well, or at my website, youaretheone.com.au. And if I could ask you to do just one very simple thing, and that is to press the subscribe button on your screen. If you are enjoying my channel and you are enjoying my videos, that would be most appreciated. Speaking of money, I just wanted to give you a quick update on a success story that I've experienced in recent months. And this is a fun one because, as many of you know and who have read my book, thank you so much, I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money, you'll know that I wrote that book because I had a relationship with money that was so based in fear and stress, and I was just so tired of that I thought I need to write this book to help rewrite my story. And I have found that any time I do anything with this book, whether I was recording the audio version of the book or just doing something like making a video about the book, money would just find its way into my reality. And it recently did it again because, as you know, I've been working on the meditation to go with the book. And this has happened twice in the last couple of months, and it's never happened before. So I get this email that I actually deleted, and I then saw again on my phone, and I read it and I was like, oh, hang on a second, that looks legitimate, because I thought it was a spam. And these are class action lawsuits against these two major Australian companies, both of which I was a customer of for many years. And because I've been a customer of these companies, I am eligible for a payout. Now, I don't know if we're talking a couple of hundred, I don't know if we're talking a couple of thousand, and I've just thought this is amazing because I've never experienced this in my life, and then now I've just experienced it twice, where I've been told that I am now receiving part of these settlements. Again, I don't know how much, but it's money. And it's showing up in a way that is completely surprising and unexpected, and it's not, I'm not having to do anything for it. All I'm having to do is confirm my details, which I've done. And that's it. You just receive money. This is what happens when you are the commander of money. Money can just show up in your reality and you're not having to figure out how. So anyway, I just wanted to share that because that was super cool. But today I wanted to answer one of your questions from Queen Gorgeous 6796. And that was around getting clear on what you want when you don't exactly know what you want. So one of the ways I do this, because obviously it's really important to know what you want in order to send a clear command to your subconscious, which then pushes it out and reflects it back in your reality. But when you're wishy-washy, when you're not sure, when you're uncertain, that's where you get no movement. If you're not getting in movement in reality, it's probably because you're not 100% clear on what it is that you want, or you're just focused on reality, which means that you're just going to get more of what you already have. So if you're looking at the wheel of life and you've got all of the areas, so you've got health, you've got wealth, you've got community, social, relationships, romantic relationships, work, home, all of the areas of your life. And there may be some areas where you know exactly what you want, and then there may be some areas where you're not 100% sure of what it is that you want. So one of the things that I suggest when you aren't 100% sure is to go general. Rather than trying to get specific on what you want, go general. And what that means is, let's take home, for example. If you're not 100% sure on where it is that you want to live, ask yourself, what are the qualities of the area that I would like to live in? Are you wanting to live with trees or water, or like get a sense of the area that you would like to live in? And then reality can reflect the best area that reflects that desire back. You don't have to know exactly where you want to live. If you're not sure of the house that you want to live in, get a sense of how you want to feel in the house. Well, I want to feel expansive. I want to feel light. I want to feel free. Okay, great. So once you've got clear on how you want to feel, then reality can reflect back the house that is going to help you have that experience. And it's probably something that is going to completely surprise you. If you're getting everything that you want, if the house looks a little bit different to what you might have thought, it doesn't matter because you're getting what it is that you want. So when you don't know the specifics of what you want, go general. If you're thinking of an amount of money and you're not really sure of the amount of money that you want, what is it that you're wanting from the amount of money? And go there in your imagination. Now, the other thing that I would suggest is holding the right assumption. So when we're thinking about what we want and then going, oh, well, I don't really know what I want, you're actually holding the assumption that you don't know what you want. So one of the things that I would also do is to simply hold the assumption, I know exactly what I want. Even if you don't, remember, in order to have a new reality, you have to start with a false assumption. A false assumption is one that isn't true in reality yet. So yeah, it might feel like you're lying to yourself, but the truth is you do know what you want. You're just not aware of it yet. Because you are the infinite knowing, you do actually know everything. Infinite consciousness is always available to you, but it's our awareness that doesn't allow us to know everything that is in the infinite consciousness. So hold the assumption, I am infinite knowing, or I am infinite consciousness, and I am knowing exactly what I want in the moment that I need to know it. And that is going to allow you to tune into the right assumption that then reality can reflect back something that's going to trigger perhaps what it is that you want, where you're like, oh my God, I want that. And that's going to help you define what it is that you want. But as long as you're telling yourself, I don't know what you want, you're going to get a reality that reflects back that you don't know what you want and that you're confused and that you haven't got all the right answers and this just, I don't know what to do. You always know everything. We're just not aware of everything that we know all the time. So hold the assumption, I am infinite knowing, or I'm infinite consciousness, and I am knowing everything I need to know in the moment I need to know it. And I know exactly what I want, and I am knowing it in the moment that I need to know it. Always start everything with the right assumption. And the right assumption is the result that you are wanting to achieve from the experience that you have in reality. So I know exactly the dream house that I'm wanting. I know exactly the right area that I want to live in. I know the exact amount of money that I want to ask my boss for a salary increase. I know exactly the right amount of money to charge my clients. I know exactly what to do with this relationship. I know exactly what to say to this person in the moment that I'm going to need to say it. Have you ever found that you've gone to plan something to say and then something else comes out completely differently? You don't need to know everything in every single moment. Just hold the assumption that I know exactly what I need to know in the moment that I need to know it, and then just relax and enjoy your life. You do not need to know everything consciously every single moment of your life. Don't worry about it. Just hold the right assumptions, and if you're still not sure, just go general. Just ask yourself the general questions. How is it that I want to feel? What's the experience that I want to have? Let the details emerge. We don't need to know all of the details all of the time. So I hope that helps, and I hope that answers your questions. If you do have any questions, leave them on my community page and I will answer them at some point. In the meantime, enjoy your reality. You are already everything. You already have everything. It's all in your imagination. Go there, enjoy yourself, be yourself, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.